What is up, budget billers? My name is Trell and we have some good news to share with you today, as there are multiple financial assistance programs out there that are available for low-income families. Now, these could potentially help out our Social Security recipients, SSI, SSDI VA, as well as our railroad beneficiaries and our seniors and other low-income individuals that may be struggling during these economic times. And in addition to that, we also have about 20 states and cities that are now offering up to $18,000 in financial assistance. And today I want to make sure that you guys are aware of those particular programs. So if you are interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Now guys, real quick, I wanted to ask you for your support on my new YouTube channel that will be launching sometime very soon. And all I'm asking is for you to click on that simple red subscribe button. That's all I ask for it. Is that hard to ask for? But anyways, guys, hey, also don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Mr. Budget Bill, because I am starting to post content every single day and I want to make sure that you are able to get that content. Again, guys, hey, both of those links will be down below in the description. Okay guys, did you know that according to Forbes, about 90% of eligible families don't even know about all of the financial assistance programs that are available out there to them? Yes, according to this article, 90% of eligible families don't access public benefits. Tech nonprofit entrepreneur Patrice Berry is trying to change that. Every year, about $60 billion in public assistance goes unclaimed, and that is considered like food stamps, healthcare, federal financial aid for college, and critical resources that could be a path out of poverty for low-income Americans. And that's where Patrice Berry comes in at. Now, she right now is building this website called Assist Hub, which is a virtual assistant that reduces the time and stress that typically takes to access cash assistance and other financial support. Now, this particular article talks about how they sat down with Patrice in order to learn more about what she's building and her experience as a first-time entrepreneur. Now, Patrice talked about in this article that for people who need help, the odds are stacked against them the moment that they begin their search for resources. And it's very shocking, she said, and it's also infuriating, which I'm sure a lot of you experience that same type of feeling as well. And she said how difficult it is in order to find benefits. And she said every day we speak to people who say that they've been looking for help for weeks and months with no success. If they do find relevant benefits, chances are that they'll encounter a supreme, complex, and intensive process to access these particular benefits. But because of this time, called time tax, people feel alienated from the system and often abandon the process. And with her new website called Assist Hub, she said that we're combating all of these challenges. We believe that meeting folks where they are and treating them with dignity will help more people access the resources that are available to them. So again, guys, if this description fits any of you out there, hey, you might want to go ahead and check out her website, which is assisthub.org, in which you can find different resources that is going to help you fast track that movement in order to be able to receive some of this cash assistance in order to help out with your financial assistance of Americans in this country. But again, guys, I hope this information was helpful to you. Also, guys, hey, we do have some information in regarding to those who live in the state of Florida, because I ended up finding this website, which is basically giving out emergency rental assistance programs, as well as other programs that are available in multiple counties in the state of Florida. And as you can see, this particular page I have pulled up on the screen, which is for the emergency rental assistance program, which a lot of people are struggling right now because of the pandemic and how it's really made things really hard over the last 2 years. So a lot of people are really struggling and haven't been able to pay for their rental or their mortgages on their homes. So this particular assistance program is available out there to many of you, as well as those individuals that live in the state of Florida. Now, again, I'm going to link all of these down below in the description so that you can click on them to be able to get a direct link in order to get more information in your state as far as for you and your family. And then also we have on the FEMA.gov website, which is this COVID-19 called funeral assistance. And we know that there have been a lot of deaths over the last 24 months in which a lot of people have been dying from being infected from COVID-19. If they were in the hospital and they ended up dying and they did have a case of COVID-19, hey, you can receive this particular funeral assistance in relation to that individual. Now, this is for family members as well as family and friends. So if you have a loved one that you ended up losing during the pandemic, I completely send my condolences to you, but I am giving this information to you because it could help you throughout this particular trying times, because it's going to be able to give you some additional funds to be able to pay for the funeral services, or even if you have cremated your loved one or things like that. So if this affects you or one of your family members, hey, I will encourage you to be able to share this information with them or yourself, because you could be able to receive some additional financial assistance that's going to help out you and your family during these challenging times. And then last but not least, guys, hey, I do want to talk about these 20 states and cities that are offering universal basic income, and it could be amounting up to the amount of $18,000. Now, calm down, guys. That $18,000 is adding up all of these 20 cities and states. So just be mindful of that, guys. But I do want to go over all of these particular ones in this particular article because it could affect some of you out there. Now, this article says that this is some extra money. Stimulus check update: 20 cities and states offering universal basic income payments up to $18,000 for over the next 2 years. Now, according to this article, it says that UBI is a set of recurring payments that individuals get from the government. These can be paid out every single month, several times a year, or just once annually. So the idea that entrepreneur Andrew Yang, who recently left the Democratic Party, centered his 2020 presidential campaign around. Now, back then, Mr. Yang, during his run for the New York City mayor, floated the idea of giving 500,000 people, lowest income residents, around $2,000 payments each year. And spoiler is, guys, that he did not win that mayor in the New York City. But during the height of the pandemic, multiple COVID-19 relief packages were passed that included stimulus checks to Americans on the federal level, which you already know. We had stimulus check number 1, we had stimulus check number 2 of $600, and then we had stimulus check of number 3 of $1,400. And we are still keeping our fingers crossed for that fourth stimulus check to be around $1,400 to $2,000. But anyways, guys, hey, those stimulus checks were very crucial to the American people, and it actually helped millions of Americans stay above the poverty level. So if there is any question whether or not those stimulus checks helped out the American people, the answer is simply yes. Yes, it did. Those stimulus checks helped out tremendously. But anyways, guys, hey, it says that instead of those serve the purpose of helping citizens in need of stimulate the economy by giving them more money to spend during a financial downturn, while it's unlikely another stimulus package will get passed on a federal level, some states are still giving UBI to its citizens. We list them here down below. Okay, guys, we have for number 1, we have Alaska, which it looks like they are giving around a total of $1,114 per person. And then we have Arizona, which it looks like they are giving out to eligible families around $1,000, but some people could get around $2,000. And then we have Birmingham, Alabama, which it says 100 mothers will be receiving around $375 per month for an entire year. And then we have the state or city of Chicago, which they are including around $500 monthly payments to 5,000 households for an entire year. And then we have Columbia, South Carolina. They are getting reoccurring support of around $500, and that is going to be going to 100 low-income fathers in Columbia, South Carolina. And then we have Durham, North Carolina, which they launched this Excel pilot program, which is going to be giving out $500 monthly payments for an entire year. And then we have the state of Georgia, which has 2 UBI programs, which is going to help women as well as low-income residents. Now, the first one is going to give around 650 black women in Georgia $850 payments over the next 2 years. That is crazy, guys. And then they have another program, which is the Atlanta program called the Impact, which it will give 300 residents over the age of 18 years old around $500 per month for the next 12 months. And then we have Jackson, Mississippi. Their UBI program is going on, in which they are giving out $1,000 per month for 1 year with no strings attached. And then we also have Louisville, Kentucky, which right now you can actually apply for these $500 monthly payments, and those are going to be going out to 150 young people between the ages of 18 and 24 years old. Then we have Los Angeles, California, who recently launched this program called the Big Leap, which is giving out to 3,200 families around $1,000 per month in installments for an entire year. Then we also have the city of Minneapolis will begin its guaranteed basic income pilot program, which is going to give $500 every month for the next 2 years, going to giving it out to 200 different families. So that's awesome to see. We also have Newark, New Jersey, which is expanding their guaranteed income pilot program, and they're saying that 400 residents will get payments for the next 2 years, and those payments will total to an amount of $12,000. In addition, they also have a program which is going to giving out $250 on a bi-weekly basis, and also some residents will be getting 2 payments of $3,000 each year in Newark, New Jersey. Again, guys, this is some good information, but we also have New Orleans, Louisiana will be giving out $350 in monthly payments, and those payments will last for 10 months. Then we also have this New York State. During the pandemic, specifically around 2,400 artists in New York State will get $1,000 payments over the next 18 months. And then we also have Oakland, California, in which 600 families are going to be benefiting from their universal basic income program, in which they're going to be giving out $500 for the next 18 months. Also, Philadelphia, they're saying that 60 people will be receiving around $500 a month for an entire year. We also have Pittsburgh. They plan on giving out up to 200 households with low earnings in their households. Specifically, those households will be receiving $500 a month in payments for the next 2 years. And then also those full payments will come to around $12,000. And we also have Rochester. They have approved their 2-year pilot program, in which they are going to be providing $500 stimulus payments to 175 low-income families in Rochester, New York City. Families for the next 12 months. And then almost to the end, guys, hey, we have Shreveport. Their applications for the UBI program has started, in which they are going to be giving to 110 residents in the city of Shreveport, and those particular individuals will be getting around $660 in monthly payments for the next year. Also, guys, the last one is Washington, D.C. They have just approved their new program, which is going to be giving out around $1.5 million, and that's going to be offering $900 per month for an entire year, and it's going to be going out to 130 new and expected mothers in the wards 5, 7, and 8. So again, guys, hey, just reading this article is just so amazing, guys. I really hope that we see other cities and states starting to replicate this same type of thing in their particular states and offering additional income for those particular residents in those states. Yes, this information is very crucial, because those individuals that are considered low or either moderate incomes, or either their families, really need this money right now. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are having trouble with paying their rent or their mortgages, as well as being able to continue to keep food on their table. We already know that this inflation crisis that's going on right now has increased some food prices to more than 55%. So these states being able to offer these universal basic income programs to its residents is really a great thing to see. Now, I don't know what you guys think about this, but I hope that you're excited as well as I am. But again, I will include a link down below in the description of all of these articles that we talked about today, so that you can have that information exactly at your fingertips. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all of this information was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.